Hi. So I am here to tell you how you can survive a long distance relationship. Bottom line up front, you probably won't. Okay. You probably won't. But I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you can do to try to make it work and for you to survive it. Okay. Number 1, you have to talk every day to your man. You do not let a day go by. I don't care even if you guys just had a drag out fight on the phone the night before. You're going to call that man the next day. You're going to text that man the next day. Or you're going to email that man the next day. Do not let 24 hours go by without communicating with your man. If you are in a long distance relationship, no matter what it is, if a man can go 24 hours without talking to you, he's not your man. He is for the streets. He is community peen. Know that. That's in real life when you see him every day or every week or long distance. You cannot go 24 hours and not talk to your man. You need to FaceTime your man. You need to email him at work if he has a type of government job where he can't bring in his phone or he can't be seen on his phone all the time. You guys are communicating through email. Even if it's as simple, I hope your day is going well, or he sends that to you, or I love you, or whatever, do that. You need to be texting this man. If you're not a texter, you talk on the phone and vice versa. You have to communicate. You have to communicate. That is the life to a relationship in general, but definitely long distance when you don't get to see your man. Number 2, you have to plan, he or you, whatever, both have to plan to see each other every month. Do not let a month go by where you are not on that plane or in your car, or he's not on that plane or in his car. Now, I understand people have work schedules, people have holiday celebrations, people got to co-parent with their kids and they live in a different state. Don't go a month without seeing this person. Even if they don't have all the PTO or the leave to take off from work, if you got to spend just a weekend there, you get there on a Friday and they pick you up from the airport and then you got to leave Sunday night, you still seeing your man. And the reason why I say that, because why not? Like, if you have the finances to do it, then get on a plane and a train and a car ride, right? If you do not, you are not in a real relationship. A long distance relationship is not real to a man if he's not seeing his woman. So if you can go months without seeing each other, I think if you can go a month and a half, 2 months without seeing each other, he's already moved on. It's not real, right? But if you guys are actively planning to see each other, taking trips, meeting in the middle, he's putting in effort, you're putting in effort, you got something there. Okay? Lastly, you need to have an end date in mind. I feel like long distance should not be longer than a year and a half, and if it's extenuating circumstances, 2 to 3 years. Like, this person is actually like a resident. He is a doctor. She is a doctor. They had to go work at Duke University and they were at medical school in Arizona or something. And that's where you last were. And you can't move because of your job. Make it work, right? But there has to be an end date. You guys have to, number 1, I think before there is a long distance start, you got to have an end date of when this is going to end. When are we going to live together? Do we want to live together? Is this real for the both of us? Is this feasible for us both to be in a relationship with each other long distance, not seeing each other every day, but every month, right? Or every 2 months or whatever. So if there's no end date and goal and he's saying, baby, just wait, things are not right, I don't have the finances, that's not your man. He's not the one. There's so many other men that do have finances. Even if you can't date within your city, you can date the next city. And sometimes even like if someone lives an hour away, that's kind of considered long distance. I can see that being considered long distance, but it's still, at least you're within an hour, you guys meet in the middle, whatever. But when I said that you most likely won't survive a long distance relationship, it's because a man cannot be without a woman in his physical presence. Most likely, your man of a year while y'all been dating, or a year and a half, if it's been long distance and you guys were not able to keep up with the schedule of seeing each other every month, he already has another girlfriend in real life. Like a real girlfriend. Like, he may not call it a girlfriend because he's in a relationship with you and he actually loves you, which is why he's doing long distance, but he's having sex with somebody else. And the reason is because you are not there, right? Because you couldn't be, or he didn't want you to be, right? He needed time to get his money up. He needed time to get his mental health up. So you gave him his time. And what did he do? He dived in some poon instead of diving into a mental health therapist chair, okay? Or on the couch. So you most likely won't survive it. Like, you will survive it, but most likely the relationship will not survive, because a man usually, if he's not 100% committed to you and knows that you are his future wife, he most likely is cheating. Now, if he's not a hoe bag and cheating physically, he may be sexting other women. He may be chatting with his worldwide options on the internet through Instagram, sending Snapchat me that, but you know what I'm saying? He's sending Snapchat dick pics to other women just because you're not there. He's bored. He's already talked to you. You guys already talked about everything for the day. He's going to sleep, but he doesn't want to go to sleep alone. So he's calling his local baddie to come over and lay it down. And then in the morning, you won't know, because he's going to send you that good morning text, and you think you guys just both went to sleep at 11 o'clock. No, he dove in something that wasn't yours while you slept alone, okay? So I hope that your long distance relationship does work. I hope that you guys do have an end date. And also, if it's end date in mind and it's getting close to the end date and there is no wedding ring, engagement ring to entice you to actually pick up your life and go start a new position at a new job in a new state, in a new city, to leave your family and your friends. If it's not a ring, if he's not going to put a ring on it, you're going to wish that he did, and you're going to have to leave him alone, because he may say, hey, come live with me. I have this high paying job and I'll take care of you, and you can just do your thing until you find a job. And what if you don't find a job and you're living with him and he gets tired of taking care of you because he doesn't have a covenant with you? He's not married to you, so he can tell you to kick rocks anytime. Oh, well, you're not on the lease. You got to kick rocks. Let's see. While he was dating you long distance, he was dating someone else, and he's going to actually end up picking her and want you to go, right? So never move to your man without a ring in mind, like something physical. You've seen it, you picked it out, or it's already on your finger. You guys are going to get married, right? And a lot of men know that. Like, they know a woman won't move without a ring, so maybe he'll give her a ring to hold her over until he wants to get married, but really he doesn't seem to get married to you or till 3 years down the line, right? And that's for something you guys talk about when you're together. But I'm telling you, you do not want to pick up your life for a boyfriend just for him to be like, nah, this is not working out. I have heard so many stories. I met a girl who, she moved to North Carolina for a man, and she ended up staying in North Carolina for 6 years. Like, she's still here now and not leaving because she had a good job. And she's like, I moved here for my boyfriend. And she's like, that was a bad idea, but I decided to stay, and I'm working here and living here and have my life here. She got lucky. Most girls pick up their life and they go be with their man, and then it gets chaotic and they can't go back to the job that they left, or they don't want to because they're embarrassed because that relationship didn't work out, right? So I'm telling you, if you do end up moving in with this person, you got to have some guarantees. You got to really know this man. You got to really feel like he is the one for you to pick up and leave everything behind, right? Or you guys are really in the process of planning your wedding, and the next step is for us to move together or live together, right? But if none of that's going on, you're not going to survive this long distance relationship, and you need to move on. You need to trust your gut. If you have an intuition that's telling you something is not right, he's sending me these pictures, but I feel like he could be sending these pictures to somebody else too. And every time I ask him about it, he's making me think I'm crazy, which is manipulation tactic, which is a narcissistic tactic. And he is actually cheating and lying, and is the best liar you have ever met in your life. Pathologically, he's a liar. Okay. Anyways, so I hope that you actually do survive a long distance relationship. I hope you take these tips in mind. And I hope that when you guys do finally get to live together, that it's marriage minded, it's marriage forward thinking, and that it works out for you guys. Thanks.